guilty of the 7 deadly sins. Pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, sloth.
In the mirror, silver tongue sinner. Sunday suit sharp, but my soul get thinner. Teacher of the tongue, every lecture like a trigger flip. Letters, linguistics, I'm a line break killer. I'm that grace, no grace with a graveyard grin. Graduated from the gutter, got a grade in sin. Got a halo in the closet with the hangers and lint. Got a prayer on my lips, but it tastes like Flint. I'm a sermon in a shot glass, bourbon in the Bible. Every word a weapon, every rival recital. I'm the idol in the iPhone, icon on the screen, but my hard drive heart still bleeds gasoline. Yeah, I preach that peace, but I'm preaching for a fee. Turn the cheek, turn the prophet, call it piety for me. I'm a lion in the lectern, lying in the lines, every dotted I. Little lie for an eye.
7 deadly sins in my guitar case. Candles in the dust on a staircase. Running from the fire, but I love that chase. I turn my pain into praise, into praise. Yeah. 7 deadly sins in my notebook. Every crooked page still a good hook. I drag my demons through the badlands. Look, I turn my rage into faith, into faith.
I'm that everyday engine when your tank run dry. Watch your highlight reel, feel a crack in the sky. Scroll, scroll, soul scrolling out of your eyes. Green eye glare and the blue light lie. I'm the greed and the D, small prints on the page. My stock in your doubt, I'm accruing your rage. I'm the slot in your pocket where the paycheck fades. I'm the price of your pride when the bill gets paid. I'm a lust in the hush when the door latch clicks. Cross wires in the spine, little spark, big risk. All touch, no trust, just flesh and a fix. Then you wait, bone bare with your name in the ditch. I'm the glutton at the table with the empty home. Full plate, cold heart, eat alone on the throne. I'm the slut, soft couch where your dreams flatline. Every later is a blade in the neck of your time.
7 deadly sins in my guitar case. Hammer in the gut on the staircase. Running from the fire, but I love that chase. I turn my pain into praise, into praise. 7 deadly sins in my notebook. Every crooked page still a good hook. I drag my demons through the badlands. I turn my rage into faith, into faith.
So I pick at the wound till it sings. Every blister on my fingers like a wedding ring. Married to the madness, but I filed that split. Now the chains on my wrist make a backbeat click. Come on, yeah, I'm fucked up, but I'm fed up too. Took the rope that they gave me to rescue loop. Put my old self high on a crossroads sign. Now I walk that line, I redraw that line. The wrath in the red when the crowd go dumb, but I aim that gun where the fear come from. Put a curse on a curse, make the hurt go numb. Turn a slur to a verse, that's a sermon in a slum. On the syllable surge, an incision in a beat, in a rhyme intertwined like barbed wire sheets. Every stretch guns on enough step on the speech stairway when a scared turn scars in a speech. On the language art, toss in this torch in the tongue. Turn a chalkboard chalk in the war drum lungs. Turn a paragraph, pass it to a passport. Run from the grave they dug to the blaze I become. F sin is a scale, I'm the weight that tips. F grace is a gale, I'm the sail that rips.
Father, please forgive me!
Scriptures of darkness, stripping your carcass. The picture is heartless when you're hitting the targets. Blood drips on the carpet, this is the mission to spark it. Take a trip to the market, bullets ripping your garments. Ow! Came from the frostbitten attic. Mom said pray, I was praying to static. Crate full of ghosts, in the cardboard crate. Robert on the label, dealing fate. Drop needle, hiss like a serpent's blessing. Slide note scream, every man confessing. Chopped in the dust in the drum machine. Turn crossroads curses to a war routine. In a bar venom, I venomize every idiom. Epidermis of the rhythm, I infinite like a pentagram. Algorithm, language arts, archangel, archdeacon, archbishops. Carving on the parchment with a sharpened blacklist of hard scriptures. Professor of pressure, I press letters. Then bless shepherds, turn a reverend heaven to 7 levels of dead desert. You hear repent, I hear repeat. Flip the phrase, then feed it to the bank.
Preach in the blizzard, scream to the quiet.
every weak excuse, every letter leveled like a levy when the speech gets loose. You want peace, I want proof, cause the priest wore fleece and the sheep saw truth.
Preach in the blizzard, scream to the choir. Frozen sermons, gasoline fire. Ink in my veins and my throat like a choir of night. I'm still alive, I'm still alive. Turn every page into pagan attire. Holy book burning, heart climbing higher. Out of the black, from the black, I rise, Grandma's hip on a broken desk. Halo chip, every note at rest. If hell is just a record scan, then heaven is the moment that the chorus ends. Preach in the blizzard, scream to the choir. Frozen sermons, gasoline fire. Ink in my veins and my throat like a choir of night. I'm still alive, every page into pagan attire. Holy book burning, heart climbing higher. Out of the black, from the black, I rise,
Snow on the crime scene, steam from the mouths of the swine team. Body bag zipped in a pine stream. Frost on the cuffs, hear the iron scream. Ha! Ice in my iris, inside like a crime analyst. Index and internet synced in Icelandic calligraphy script. Interrogate innocence in Virginia. It's J. Sandwich and still in interviews. In winter rooms, what's in a sit? Norwegian night, no street light, just steel in the mitten. Knife in the mitten, kid missing. Blottering written, inductive with a deficit of empathy. Efficient, he lits every ligament. Clinically indifferent, fuck. Black hood, black book, black boots at your back door. Blood flex, backboard, brain on the flagstone floor. Plate shattered, voice sent up, red pattern on the pantry. Parents in pajamas, in a panic, praying pantries. I'm the bard of the body count, document doctrine. Doctorate dropkick logic with locked in options. Hard kicked hard for the Luga. Lecturing ligatures, I line up letters like ligaments. Letter and literature. Cold case, catechism, carved in the snow. We turn pain into pages, let the black wind blow. From the fjords to the floorboard, secrets below. I make the murder sing, then I let it go. Cold case, catechism, carved in the snow. Every scar is a stanza that the dead still know. From the frostbitten churches to the valleys that go. I make the murder sing, then I let it go. Crack of the vinyl, it's like a gas leak. Robert on the record, deal in the backseat. Crossroads, classroom talk, dust in the rafters. Odds of rapture, partners with pastors, enactment and extra chapters. I'd speak what I wanted in the chapel, sampling shackles. Turn the chains into snares, spin the gallows to a cackle. Every pump, every click, every scratch, every scar. It's a skull in the yard, count catalog in the bar. I'm a linguist with linchpins, licking the lynchings. Litigator of laceration, litigating the listing. You hear a bass line, I hear a basement and a FaceTime. With a face with silhouette, confessing in the vague line. First there's in reverse, I reline every alibi. Read in a reverb, hit a fear in every lie. I don't glamorize the gore, I exhume it for the jury. I put the fury fury in a flurry of words and bury the worry. Fuck yeah! You want horror? I bring hospital corridors in orderly order. Reporters with orders, orbiting corpses in corners. But I flip it, turn more drawers into moral orders. Make a metabolic fortress from the bones of the slaughter. Yeah. I'm not praising the killer, I'm raising the stakes. So the kids in the crowd never crave that fate. If you feel this urge in the pit of your chest, we aim it at the page, let the dead ones rest. Cold case, catechism, carved in the snow. We turn pain into pages, let the black wind blow. From the fjords to the floorboards, secrets below. I make the murder sing, then I let it go. Cold case, catechism, carved in the snow. Every scar is a stanza that the dead still know. From the frostbitten churches to the valleys that go. I make the murder sing, then I let it go. Blueprints on the sawdust, sweat stains in my pearl snap, cold eyes on the cage door, steel toe to your skull cap. I'm the cooler in the chaos, calm grin in a bar fight. Catch a right hook midair, sit it down in the porch light. Town boss in his corner, thick roll in his slick hand. Says protect my percentage, I say fuck that, I protect the band. Every drunk wants a death wish, every goon wants a stage pass. I pull rank with a side glance, knock a man out through his fake laugh. I'm the cooler in the war zone, baby. Bare hands, bare soul, bare teeth. If you start shit here, I'll end that shit, lay you out like a closing speech. Got blood on my boots, got God on my shoulder. Town boss barking, I just walk closer. I'm the cooler in the war zone, baby. Turn your tough guy act to a hangover. He got badges in his back room, bought cops like cheap beer. Got judges in his pocket, got the whole damn town scared. I got calluses and karma, I got names carved in fretboards. Turn pain into playbacks, cut truth into break chords. I'm a southpaw philosopher, slip jabs in a slick draw. Spin kick to his hitman, make a thick neck bitch crawl. He said you work when I say so, I said you pay when I say paid. He said boy don't get brave now, I said bitch I've been this way. I'm the cooler in the war zone, baby. Bare hands, bare soul, bare teeth. If you start shit here, I'll end that shit, lay you out like a closing speech. Got blood on my boots, got God on my shoulder. Town boss barking, I just walk closer. I'm the cooler in the war zone, baby. Turn your tough guy act to a hangover. Every knuckle's a confession, every bruise another verse I keep. Every thread is just a setup for a punchline I bury deep. He brings bouncers, I bring balance. He brings money, I bring math. Add his fears to my fury, subtract his teeth from his laugh. Hey! I'm the cooler in the war zone, baby. Bare hands, bare soul, bare teeth. If you start shit here, I'll end that shit, lay you out like a closing speech. Got blood on my boots, got God on my shoulder. Town boss barking, I just walk closer. I'm the cooler in the war zone, baby. Turn your tough guy act to a hangover. When the sun cracks that red clay and the sirens start to fade, I'll be leaning on the doorway, war one, same old stage. Still the cooler in the war zone, still the calm, and the man of a brave. Super speed it up. Now I'm fucked up, truck stuck, pockets big, heart mangled by that roadside halo. Motel Hell Angel. She had Bible verses tattooed where the devil lived. Cross on a chain, but the cross never crossed what she did. Bow your head, she whispered, I ain't know she meant my wallet, kid. Left me naked in a bed sheet sermon, saying, can I get a goddamn amen to the roaches and the fridge? Oh, that roadside halo. Motel Hell Angel. Twisting my tongue in a tangle. Scandal on a handle. She said, trust me, sugar. I said, trust is fragile. Now I'm fucked up, truck stuck, pockets big, heart mangled by that roadside halo. Motel Hell Angel. She a backseat pastor preaching passion, passing plastic. Took my car, turned my caution into habit, turned my habit into havoc. Every promise doing backflips, holy water in her hip flaps, hipping sin like it's fantastic. Oh yeah! Now I'm laughing through the ashes. Every scar is something sacred. If a snake can teach you wisdom, guess I'm grateful I got wasted. Oh, that roadside halo. Motel Hell Angel. Twisting my tongue in a tangle. Scandal on a handle, no. She said, trust me, sugar. I said, trust is fragile. Now I'm fucked up, truck stuck, pockets big, heart mangled. But that roadside halo. Motel Hell Angel. Ain't gonna break me, just make this blues more fatal.
You will not make it out.
I'm boxed in, locked in, clock spin out of orbit, voices talking in the mortar, hear the order in the torment. Solitary seminar, I'm lecturing the floor vent. Saint slipped out the door, guard slammed it in a short vent. I pace 8 paces, scrape laces on the gray slab. Brain lab, patient and doctor in the same lab. Name tag hazard, stapled on my straight jacket. Face cracks, laugh at the cracks. That's a chain reaction, chalk marks on the wall. That's my calendar infractions. Every tally like a talent show, a maladaptive passion. Shadow boxing with my shadow, swinging miss myself. Talking back in different accents. I don't trust myself, I'm in a cell with these cells. DNA on defense, inner demons doing push-ups, plotting pretense. I used to pray for peace, now I preach for pressure. If freedom's in the mind, I'ma break this measure.
That's a solitary cemetery, cell block blues. Going crazy in the box, so what the hell I got to lose? From the floor to the ceiling, hear me scream that truth. Fuck it, I'm alive till the metal turns loose. Yeah, that solitary, legendary, hell hot blues. Turning pain into power, every scar my proof. From the dark to the daylight, breaking through that roof. Fuck it, I'm alive till they melt my news.
Blood on the knuckles, I punch numbers in the paint chips. Math on the mattress, adding up the day spent. Mine's a warden, hoarding all the locked up phrases. I spit a sentence, spin it, that's a life term in pages. I'm a time bomb, ticking a tight box sick. Rhyme plots, twisting the pipes when the night talk hits. Insane, maybe, but the cadence is a case file. States well, label me a monster with a great
what the hell I got to lose? From the floor to the ceiling, hear me scream that truth. Fuck it, I'm alive till the metal turns loose. Yeah, that solitary, legendary, hell-hot blues, turning pain into power, every scar my proof. From the dark to the daylight, breaking through that roof. Fuck it, I'm alive till they melt my noose. They lock my body in a 4-foot grave, but my mind dig tunnels they ain't never gon' pay. And madness is the tax that I pay for the flame. Then bury me laughing, engraving my name. I got that solitary cemetery cell block blues, going crazy in the box, so what the hell I got to lose? From the floor to the ceiling, hear me scream that truth. Fuck it, I'm alive till the metal turns loose. Yeah, that solitary, legendary, hell-hot blues, turning pain into power, every scar my proof. From the dark to the daylight, breaking through that roof. Fuck it, I'm alive till they melt my news.
They call him broken heart, cardboard suitcase, southbound train. Pocket full of poems, tagging every tear with your name. He sold his wedding ring for one chipped hotel key. Said if love is really blind, why it keeps on finding me. Broken heart, you motherfucking masterpiece. Every crack in your chest got a story that refuses peace. You bleed in, you breathe out, you turn your scars to symphonies. Broken heart, watch your band hurt into harmonies. Professor of pain, yeah, he lectures in liquor and dust, annotating every forever that rusted right into mistrust. Double parked in the past, doing laps in a cul-de-sac curse. He can flip a whole lifetime of lying into 4 tight lines, perverse. He said my grammar's all jagged, but my language of loss is precise. Conjugate heartbreak in every tense, then I diagram vice. Broken heart, you motherfucking masterpiece. Every crack in your chest got a story that refuses peace. You bleed in, you breathe out, you turn your scars to symphonies. Broken heart, watch you bend hurt into harmonies. He laughs, I'm the punchline and the poet, I'm the center in the psalm. Gotta pass loud as a pistol, but his future hums calm. Says I'm fucked up, sure, but I'm finally learning this part. You can break every bone in me, still can't break my heart of hearts. Broken heart, you motherfucking masterpiece. Oh yeah. Every crack in your chest got a story that refuses peace. You bleed in, you breathe out, you turn your scars to symphonies. Broken heart, yeah, your last laugh is your legacy.
Yeah, I'm that back alley Shakespeare, chain smoke scriptures, black lung Cupid with crack bow, miss ya. Backspin fate, it rewinds our pictures. Same fight, same night, same late time fixtures. You arose with a razor in a stem, huh? Lip gloss, venom in the hem of the dress, huh? Kiss like a car crash, metal in my neck, huh? Still I crawl back, call that blessed. What? Love is a landmine, barefoot dance. You thread that barbed wire through my hands. We writing blood on the bathroom glass. Never again that we both walk past. I'll be praying with a mouth full of curses. Say you want peace, then you sharpen the verdict. Heartbeat fast, but the plot move faster. You're the bride, I'm the beautiful disaster. Hey! We got ring of barbed wire, hearts in the fire. Say fuck love, then dive in higher. Every I hate you hits like a choir, but I still burn for you, burn for you. We got ring of barbed wire, hearts in the fire. You drag me down, I climb that pyre. If this ain't heaven, I'll call you the liar. 'Cause I still burn for you, burn for you. Yeah. You my shotgun wet into a dead end habit. Tattooed vows with a bandage at savage. You throw plates, I throw tantrum fragments. We rain sharp phrases, romantic damage. You talk sweet, then you twist that blade. Pet names turn to piss poor raids. Every soft word got a switchblade fade. You an angel with a pitchfork trade. I'm the blue note villain in a suit of scars. Turn painted poems in a prison yard. You hear my past in the hiss of the groove. On my ghost tap dance in the living room. We chain smoke secrets, traded for truth. You shot holes straight through the bulletproof. Then you stitch my ribs with your fingertip art. Your sorry sounds like Mozart in the dark. Oh! We got ring of barbed wire, hearts in the fire. Say fuck love, then dive in higher. Every I hate you hits like a choir. 'Cause I still burn for you, burn for you. We got ring of barbed wire, hearts in the fire. You drag me down, I climb that pyre. If this ain't heaven, I'll call you the liar. 'Cause I still burn for you, burn for you. On that fast rap, backtrack, pass, lap, run. You the slow dance ghost that I can't outrun. Every bar I spit is a loaded tongue. Every breath I take is your name unsung. You say die for me, I say gladly. You say cry for me, I laugh madly. Ha! We break, we bend, we snap, restart. You reload my bullet, riddled heart. We got ring of barbed wire, hearts in the fire. Say fuck love, then dive in higher. Every I hate you hits like a choir, but I still burn for you, burn for you. We got ring of barbed wire, hearts in the fire. You drag me down, I climb that pyre. If this ain't heaven, I'll call you the liar. 'Cause I still burn for you, burn for you. Yeah, I'm that back alley Shakespeare, chain smoke scriptures, black lung Cupid with crack bow, miss ya. Backspin fate, it rewinds our pictures. Same fight, same night, same late time fixtures. You arose with a razor in a stem, huh? Lip gloss, venom in the hem of the dress, huh? Kiss like a car crash, metal in my neck, huh? Still I crawl back, call that blessed. What? Love is a landmine, barefoot dance. You thread that barbed wire through my hands. We writing blood on the bathroom glass. Never again that we both walk past. I'll be praying with a mouth full of curses. Say you want peace, then you sharpen the verdict. Heartbeat fast, but the plot move faster. You're the bride, I'm the beautiful disaster. Hey! We got ring of barbed wire, hearts in the fire. Say fuck love, then dive in higher. Every I hate you hits like a choir, but I still burn for you, burn for you. We got ring of barbed wire, hearts in the fire. You drag me down, I climb that pyre. If this ain't heaven, I'll call you the liar. 'Cause I still burn for you, burn for you. Yeah. You my shotgun wet into a dead end habit. Tattooed vows with a bandage at savage. You throw plates, I throw tantrum fragments. We rain sharp phrases, romantic damage. You talk sweet, then you twist that blade. Pet names turn to piss poor raids. Every soft word got a switchblade fade. You an angel with a pitchfork trade. I'm the blue note villain in a suit of scars. Turn painted poems in a prison yard. You hear my past in the hiss of the groove. On my ghost tap dance in the living room. We chain smoke secrets, traded for truth. You shot holes straight through the bulletproof. Then you stitch my ribs with your fingertip art. Your sorry sounds like Mozart.
Something a lamb, ceiling drip. Mildew him, candles flick. Shacktown sign, shot up brick. Door swing slow, clock go tick. Where the floorboards creak like a Ouija planchette. Every stick spell death on a landlord's pamphlet. I glance candle wax on my vans, I'm man. Shacktown stand for my soul like a ram's on bridge. Trap house, temple, 10 toes in a hex. 10 fiends in the kitchen, 6 ghosts in the vents. Rent due, meal due, same sentence of regret. Every bag zip shut like a zipped up thread. See the wallpaper peel like a serpent skin. Hear a hymn in the hits of the circle and win. Mozart loop, mangled halo in the dust. Turn the scene out of the seance, hail didn't rust. I was cooking in the corner while the corridor moaned. Every knock on the door like a chorus groan. Try to pray on the porch, heard a porch board crack. Voice whisper from the past, boy you can't go back. Yeah, Shacktown, haunted trap house, him where the lost souls laugh with the rats in the sin. If these crack walls talk, they drag you in. Once you breathe that dust, it's under your skin. Shacktown, every bag, every deal, got a price on your life, got a tag on your heel. You can cash out, crash out, choke on a steel, or climb out, flame out, rise when you kneel. I was 15, flipping nicks and nicotine mist by 16. Seen a fiend, try kissing his wrist, blue vein in his arm like a crystal abyss. He said this the only heaven that exists. Then drift, I drifted 2 different routes, same ditch. Caught a vision in the figure of a bare bolt switch. Had to see it in his kitchen, be a chair bound glitch. Or I could tear out the stitches of this heirloom bitch. Double entendres in the drywall, parable parables. Every bar, a carving a marvel of the terrible. Every scar, a star in a chart of the unbearable. Every shot glass, off in the dark, irreparable. But I'm airing out the attic, let the demons cough. Turn the product into pros, rip the labels off. Turn a ghost in my throat to a battle cry. Turn a trap to a chapel with a shadow rise. Yeah, Shacktown, haunted trap house, him where the lost souls laugh with the rats in the sin. If these crack walls talk, they drag you in. Once you breathe that dust, it's under your skin. Shacktown, every bag, every deal, got a price on your life, got a tag on your heel. You can cash out, crash out, choke on the steel, or climb out, flame out, rise when you kneel. Yeah, I buried my fear in the floorboards. Now I carry that fire like a warlord. Every echo in the hall scream more and more. I reply with a prayer and a barlord sword. If the past come back in a blacked out Benz, I'ma look that ghost in the dash we end. I was raised in a hell with a leaking roof, and I'm speaking proof that the demons loose and leave us. Yeah, Shacktown, haunted trap house, here where the lost souls laugh with the rats in the sin. If these crack walls talk, they drag you in. Once you breathe that dust, it's under your skin. Shacktown, every bag, every deal, got a price on your life, got a tag on your heel. You can cash out, crash out, choke on the steel, or climb out, flame out, rise when you kneel.
Black wax crackle, dust in my lungs. Crossroads cackle, tongue on my tongue.
I'm that back room back with a cracked tooth, tapping the ash on a black suit, trap fused with a chapel of shadows. I'm dragging a chain through a glass roof. Voodoo Mozart, staff paper stained with the same ink signing my fate. Blue notes bent like a snake bite. Hit a choir in the 808. I'm that Delta kid in a dead man's hat, swimming these riddles for a rent check. Facts turn every setback into syntax. Spin that sin back, thin line intact. Pitchfork in a 16th trip on a hi hat. Devil in the details, heel on my high deck, heel on my high haters, high letter. That stairway built for splinter vinyl in a fly trap. I scratch halos on halos on halos on payloads. I razor brace slow, play low. Still I stray though. Every bar braided with barbed wire payloads. I'm the plague no break doctor in a great coat. I don't chase ghosts, I make them take notes. Yeah, I put that hoodoo in a harmony, that voodoo in the melody. Crossroads in my arteries, they bargain but they never bleed. I made a promise in the smoke, I turned that pressure into gold. Robert singing through the static, throw you down that road. And I reply, I got that fire in my throat, that choir in my bones, that choir in my bones. I walk through hell, come home with a pocket full of tones, pocket full of tones. Man's blues on a dead stock platter, dust storm dance in the headroom cheddar. SP crunch, kick thump, neck shatter. Every sand slap, say step back. Matter, I snap patterns like wishbones. Split those flip flows, big ghosts in a rimstone. 16 stitched in a hymnal, sinful. Bleed ink, think quick, keep the missile. Rubber band river in the reverb haze. Gravel in his grove, revel on my grave. I'm the emblem of a legend in a metal cage. Carving every letter like a letter from another mage. I'm the money key minister, sinister syllables. Cinnamon on my cynicism, sit in the middle of heaven in the ghetto with a kettle on simmer. Spit winter, then I swing into a springtime shimmer. Fast lane lexicon, jet fuel lexicon. Metaphors flex like a Teflon. Exoskeleton around the Pentagon. Angles on my sentences, and studio excellence. I exit with a better grin. Laugh in the face of that last verse out through that rap. Acrobat with a hazmat for the new batch. 2 laps, run your whole catalog. Cruise past proof that you can lose and still use that bruises.
curse, turn it into coursework, turn the worst hurt into verse first, turn that verse burst into church service with the saints and the serpent share the same purpose. I don't fold, I fold chords, I don't break, I break doors, make war in the paint on the paintboards, make pain pour, then pay more. Yeah, I put that hoodoo in a harmony, that voodoo in the melody. Crossroads in my arteries, they bargain but they never bleed.
Yeah. Scratch the vinyl. Ghost in the needle. Rheotaxis. Baddest on the planet, believe it.
I'm a blacksmith, backflip, hammering brackets and rappers' brackets, algorithmic antagonism. I'm crashing natural linguistics and static habits on acid tablets. Pastors panic, the chapel cracking, stained glass shatters. I reference fractals, math and magic. My patterns scattered and snap and gather. I'm that tragic, farage, classic, addict to classic, Eggins and addict, classic. Snatch a Mozart passage, drag it, smash it, slap it on crackled waxes. Robert Johnson deal, I signed it twice and then changed the contract language. Lawyer the devil, I level the leverage, I own it, whole damn franchise now. Planetary panic when I plan it, every stanza's granite. Part of a canyon in a tablet, 10 commandments start to vanish. I'm the phantom in the attic, rapping Latin while you're lagging. You're a pamphlet, I'm an atlas, fold you once and change the axis. Rheotaxis, baddest on the planet. Snap a rapper's bracket, then I brand it, can't withstand it. From the gutter to the granite, I expand it, they can't plan it. Say my name and watch the whole world plan it. Rheotaxis, Rheotaxis, banner over granite, that's the standard. Every bar's a sermon and a banger, heavy-handed. If there's levels to this game, I'm the planet under planets, baddest rapper on the planet. Understand it, I'm the delta in your data, double helix in your header. I am better letter in your meta, every measure. I'm a walking dissertation, dissing nations, my negations, litigation. You get sentenced in my statements, neural feral. I'm eternal journal burning in the furnace. Turn a cipher to a sermon, turn a sermon to a circus, circulating certain curses, forfeit verses, subversive purpose. I inverted wordy surgeon, Virgo with every word I purchase. I got punchlines tucked in punchlines, uppercuts and subtitles. Every couplet's couple trouble, duck a double up the vitals. I'm a time slice, rhyme sliced, Einstein with 9 mics, spine spike, drive by mind fights when I rewrite your highlight. From the delta blues to delta functions, watch me fusion dance. Put a halo on the chaos, make the mayhem learn to waltz and prance. You chasing cloud, I'm changing clouds, I bend the weather, shift the ground. You play the crowd, I play the crown, I break it down and wear the sound. Rheotaxis, baddest on the planet. Snap a rapper's bracket, then I brand it, can't withstand it. From the gutter to the granite, I expand it, they can't plan it. Say my name and watch the whole world burn it. Rheotaxis, Rheotaxis, banner over granite, that's the standard. Every bar's a sermon and a banger, heavy-handed. If there's levels to this game, on the planet, under planets, baddest rapper on the planet, understand it.
Yeah, I was scribbling in the margins. We were laughing at the draft. Now professors quote my punchlines as a paragraph of math. Took a curse, turned it to a chorus, made the pain ecstatic. Genius is a dirty habit. I relapsed into the classic. Rheotaxis, Rheotaxis, baddest on the planet. Snap a rapper's bracket, then I plan it, kick them off the planet, leave them stranded, didn't even plan it. Have you eaten credit, receiving damage? Everything you believe is fantasy. I will take your little stupid motherfucking head, squeeze and slam it till your eyes are bleeding. Panic, just stop fucking breathing, damn it.
They wore his face like a costume. They drank her pain like a debt. Paused the frame on the bloodshot moment, took notes, then left the chair.
They binge your body count boxing, turn it to doctrine, copy the posture, then walk in, locked in, walk in. They tracing scripts in their head, frame by frame till it sticks. They hit the strip with a glitch and try to feel like it hits. They want that main character angle, that tragic halo in shambles. They hear applause in they skull every time they light up a candle. You just a clown in a costume, thinking you crowned in a courtroom. You quoting villains like scripture, till real blood covers your shoes. Swear you real different, you basic. Your whole persona is pasted. You saw a scene, try to stage it. Now someone's mom gotta face it. You want a quote, you want captions. You call that hunger a passion. You're just a weak ass reaction to what the screen made look massive. People die 'cause you treat a damn show like a Bible. People cry 'cause you worship that frame like an idol. Ain't a flash when you drag real lives through your spiral. It's a fucking mess when you act like pain's gone viral. It's not art when you copycat Carnage. It's not deep when you sharpen their scars. Quit that act, you are not that darkness. You're just a coward trying to cosplay God. They see a mask, then they mask up. See a gap flash, then they blast up. Think a sad track makes the last act, so they crash fast trying to match that. You ain't the legend you quote, kid. You ain't the ghost you post with. You just a glitch in a news clip, a cheap rerun at the blues fit. Y'all never sat with the message, just skim the edge of the edges. You missed the guilt in the story. You circled glory and read it. You saw the wound as an option. You saw the tears as a tropic. You think that fear makes you cosmic. You just a fan turned to toxic. I seen that look in a mugshot. Same damn stare from the thumbnail. Same dumb stare on a talk show. Same thin script in a junk mail. You want a name in the past tense. You want a flame in the blackness. You want a frame where you matter. You could've thought for some access. People die 'cause you treat a damn show like a Bible. People cry 'cause you worship that frame like an idol. Ain't a flash when you drag real lives through your spiral. It's a fucking mess when you act like pain's gone viral. It's not art when you copycat Carnage. It's not real when you mimic their scars. Quit that act, you are not that darkness. You're just a coward trying to cosplay God. Blame the song, blame the game, blame the pages, blame the stage. Never face your reflection. Every frame you replay, you erasing. Every hero you chase is deflection. Entertainment ain't meant as instruction. It's a mirror, not a manual. Fuck it. If you can't see the line in the subject, put the screen down, go speak to a medic. People die 'cause you treat a damn show like a Bible. People cry 'cause you worship that frame like an idol. Ain't a flash when you drag real lives through your spiral. It's a fucking mess when you act like pain's gone viral. It's not art when you copycat Carnage. It's not hard when you stop it at tarnished. Blood on the contract, ink still wet, hands start shaking, heart yells bad. Still nerves, clenched teeth in a steel church, knees scraped from the real dirt, still search, still hurt. Halo in the kill shirt, saints in the field first. Cold on the soul like a seal burn, every scar on my arms like a seal verse. Read that, bullet in the bubble where I bleed at. Demons in the deal, wanna free that. Put the cross on my back, make them lean back. I don't bargain with the dark for a green stack. I got angels in the margins of the contract. Fine print, say fake
in the storm, never bow in the booth. Spit law from the jar, every bar is a proof. When they lie to the youth, I'ma slide with the truth. Like a slide, get to crying in the side room roof. I do what's right when it cuts like a knife. When the world yells run, I step in to the fight. If the sky goes black, I still walk in the light. I don't flinch, I don't fall. God on the front line. I do what's right, even dead in the night. When the crowd costs blood, I still pay with my life. If my name gets dragged, I still stand on what's right. I don't break, I don't hide. God on the front line.
Look, cold hand on the gavel, that's fear talk. Gold chain on the jacket, let the gear swap. They want souls on a spreadsheet, peer lock. I want souls off the death seat, clear shock. I've been toe to toe, never tiptoe. Trip codes in the script, that's a zip code. Every line wide tight like a slip knot. Every doubt get dropped in the ditch lot. This is trench talk, bench press, bench stock. Lift weight from the hate when my ribs knock. They throw stones at the throne and my king rock, but they break on the base when the rim pop. See the serpent in the smirk of a thin cop. See the purchase in the purse that the slick cop. Try to sell me shortcuts to a big spot, but the quickest route always got a cliff drop. So I grind in the path that the saints pave. Bare feet on the glass of the same age. When the flames rage, I got great grace. Like a grand stage solo in a cage blaze. I ain't perfect, I'm purchased from the furnace with a purpose. Every verse is a verdict, every word is a service. I do what's right when it cuts like a knife. When the world yells run, I step in to the fight. If the sky goes black, I still walk in the light. I don't flinch, I don't fall. God on the front line. I do what's right, even dead in the night. When the crowd costs blood, I still pay with my life. If my name gets dragged, I still stand on what's right. I don't break, I don't hide. God on the front line.
Hey, want me quiet in the choir loft. Mouth stitch, eyes fixed, wired off. But my spine got a line that the liars lost. I was built for the hill where the price was cost. When the last bell toll, when the masks fall off. When the cash can't talk and the flags burn off. Only question on deck when the past called up. Did you stand when the sky turned dark?
I do what's right, 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 right. I do what's right, 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 right. I do what's right, 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 right. I do what's right, 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 right. I do what's right when it cuts like a knife. When the world yells run, I step in to the fight.
Don't get away on the wood.
Yeah. Mud to my knees in that jungle of tea. Machete in the vine, every breath is a brief little letter to the reaper, but he left it unread. Mosquito choir around the choir of the desperate and dead. Border boy, barter coyotes counting the cash. I'm counting calories, carrying trauma and trash. Rum in the flash, past tense on my breath. Every step is a sermon that I send to the west. Buzzes in a spiral like the bark to the fate. Cable news talk, they don't mark down the weight of a child on the shoulder. Shoulder near break when the river like a rumor. Any second it'll take. Yeah, I seen men fold, heard that wet joke gargle. Face first down with a mud turned marble. I ain't trying to be a name in a silt and foam, so I turned that fear to a flair. Made a wave and hand a home. Teeth of the jungle, I still bite back. Rain in my lungs, but I still fight that. Stare in the dark till the dark blink first. If the road is a curse, I reverse that curse. I turn pain into tactics, hunger into habit. Every step savage, every thought classic. Teeth of the jungle, but I won't collapse. On the map they print, I'm the one who adapts. Water like tar, thick, slick on the ankle. Current try to current, see me twist, me strangle. One slip, ribs hit boulder and break. So I read each wave, every ripple, every wake. I move diagonal, crab walk across the wrath. Use a branch like a staff to feel the math of the path. The mud too soft and the ground gon' lie. You plant wood wrong, you punch a whole bloodline. So I study that soil, see the bubbles that hiss. That's methane, it's mayhem with a poisonous kiss. Step on roots, not rumors, trunks, not tails. Never follow fresh tracks, that's card tail trails. Had your light once nightfall dropping. Fire is a flare, there's a scope line up. Keep you whispering the throat, let the insects mink. Let the pro-crew smoke you while the heat guns creep by lace. Please round steel mask that glare. Wrap cloth on the buckle so it don't shout air. Every metal level echo is a letter to the thread. I don't send that text, I just post that death. Calculate
still bite back. Rain in my lungs, but I still fight that. Stare in the dark till the dark blink first. If the road is a curse, I reverse that curse. I turn pain into tactics, hunger into habit. Every step savage, every thought classic. Teeth of the jungle, but I won't collapse. On the map they print, I'm the one who adapts. From the slave ship chains to the chain link fence. Same rich hands and a stained incense. Same old ghost and a fresh perfume. But the blues in my bones made a bulletproof tune. I got crossroads calling, but I crossed that lane. Made a deal with myself, not a demon for fame. If the devil played cards, then I'll cut that deck. Turn a cursed little cord to a crown on my neck. Whoa, thunder on the holler of my skull like Tiffany. Symphony of misery, I flip it to an infantry. Mozart in the marrow, make a war at the melody. Pouring every horror in a 4-bar felony. I'm a stowaway, scribble in the margins of maps where the largest attacks are scarring your back. The sorrow relapse, relax, horror of ash, hard as a passport. It's the crack, you motherfuckers getting started. In fact, I ain't the one to fuck with you dumb shit. You're hovering rats, don't you get farther than that.
Thunder on the bay, rust in my throat. Motel Bible open, page smell like smoke.
Panama City, that sand stain red. Hoodoo in the heat, hit a dead chain, rattle in my head. Shorty in the doorway, gold grill, ghost eyes. Came for a weekend, left it baptizing landmines. Love in a hex, heavy text on a burner phone. She said die for me, I said bet, and I'm a nervous stone. Church sign flicker while we kiss on the curb. Arm around a demon, every word like a curse. I'm coughing cold, coughing up cold. When I laugh, half hard, half has a whole hazard on the path. Crash in the Cadillac, ash in the aftermath. Cupid with a ski mask, blade in the aftermath. She my little blood stain, bandage and bruise. Barbed wire, halo tattoos are bad news. Hurricane, halo eyes like a bad moon. Fell in that riptide, never hit land, suit on. I fell in love in Panama City, where the angels look pretty, but the soul get gritty. Got my heart in the hand, that's a loaded committee. If I die right here, let the thunder come with me. Blood on the beach, still I'm holding you close. Kiss tastes sweet, but it cuts to the bone. If this is hell, then I wanna go home. I fell in love in Panama, 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 Panama. She's a ride for me, I did laps in the graveyard. Chain smoking fate, let the hate hit the brake hard. Shotgun shorty in the passenger laughing. Hand in the dash, pulling wires for my passion. Dark romance, sharp slow dance in the pit. Every step on my chest, every breath like a hit. I'm addicted to the risk, every scar, every split. Got me praying for the pain, I ain't praying to quit. Double blunt tongue talking, she a serpent in denim. Halo on layaway, murder in a rhythm. I'm a martyr in the money, call her scarred in the mirror. Heart carved up, carved deeper when I'm near her. She say, boy, you a storm with a suit on. I say, girl, you a tune with a view on. Love letter written in the ash on a futon. Whole life loop like a curse, I'm screwed on. I fell in love in Panama City, where the angels look pretty, but the soul get gritty. Got my heart in a hand, that's a loaded committee. If I die right here, let the thunder come with me. Blood on the beach, still I'm holding you close. Kiss tastes sweet, but it cuts to the bone. If this is hell, then I wanna go home. I fell in love in Panama, Panama, Panama. Now it's sunrise, sky same color as rust. Hotel carpet crusted without trust in the dust. But I'm up, still ready for a war and a touch. Every hug like a punch, every punch like a rush. I was built out of bricks, she was built out of myth. Turn a victim to a victor when I bleed for this gift. Every wound, every gloom that I drag through the room. Turn fuel, now I bloom in the black of a bloom. I'm that Bayfront beast with a Bible in pieces. Reading every rip like a script for releases. Yeah, I'm cracked, but the cracks let the light in. Every setback is a setup for a violent win. If love kills slow, let it sharpen my bones. Turn the pain into chrome, make a throne out the stones. Cause if I gotta burn for a shot at this fire, then throw me in the pit, I'ma rise even higher. I fell in love in Panama City. come. Yeah. Touchdown, sweat drip, city steam, chest tight, passport stamp, last chance at my past life. Sunset, blood red, cut deep like a jackknife. You smile one time, slice straight through my bad side. Back street, backpack, black cap, barb hard, heartbreak, hardwired, dark art, sharp shards. You laugh, glass cracked, all that small parts, slated like cheap shots, slipped from a parked car. Rumbling, waves crash, crash course. You said my name, flame left from a crack source. Back porch, slow dance, fast thoughts, mad force. Love in a war zone, kissed in the blast doors. I was chain smoke, hope, cold, closed off. Now I'm throat raw, screaming with the doors off. From a ghost town soul to a north coast show off. You pull the boat, now my bone deep frost on.
Panama City thunder heart. You hit like a storm in the dark. Lightning on my tongue when I say your name. You're that wild red sky in the rain. Panama City, tear me apart. Kiss me like you're breaking my guard. If this is hellfire love, let it fall.
Panama City thunder.
We outcast, outclassed, overcast, over it. Overdose on lonely Loki, broken, no one noticing. Ocean wind opening, rolling in, you spoken in. Every old omen folded in, hope wrote a note again. We barefoot, boardwalk, cheap beer, deep fear. You just said come here, tongue pierced, teeth fierce, lip bid, eclipse hit, world flip, heat seared, heartbeat, double kick, drum line in each ear. You said you don't trust, you just test folks. I said I don't rust, I just get smoke. We laugh, glass clink, past tense, stress goes through trace each crack in my chest like a fretboard. Now I riff on your rib cage, cord choke, carnage, soft moon, darkest dark, dark heart, spark promise. From the bar stool blues to the blood moon August, we wrote a new gospel on the back of a bar.
Panama City thunder heart. You hit like a storm in the dark. Lightning on my tongue when I say your name. You're that wild red sky in the rain. Panama City, tear me apart. Kiss me like you're breaking my guard. If this is hellfire love, let it fall.
Panama City thunder heart.
Love on the line, I'm leaving. Fear in my throat, I'm screaming. Hell in my head, you're healing. You're the one woodwork bleeding. Take my scars, rearrange them. Turn old pain to a new anthem. If this burns out, leave me branded. I relent every second we crashed in. Panama City thunder heart. You hit like a storm in the dark. Lightning on my tongue when I say your name. You're that wild red sky in the rain. Panama City, tear me apart. Kiss me like you're breaking my guard. If this is hellfire love, let it fall.
Panama City thunder heart.
Panama City thunder heart.
Panama City thunder heart.
Kick Dutch. Sun low. Gas tank. Let's go.
Yeah.
Pull up with the back fender, bed mud on the plate, we ain't washing the thing. Cough, choke, twist, throttle, let it cough, then sing that raps, that ring. Chain slap, 20 deep, that back mindset, we laugh past fences. Camp chair kings in the sandpit trenches, crack blue lenses, wild young senses. Big pack, 6-pack, swinging in the backpack, zigzag trail by the creek. Really through a rut, almost ate that peak, teeth grit, still scream all week. Bonfire smoke in the denim, ghost in the engine, idle like a dragon at rest. Mosquitoes tap veins, we just tap that chest. One more run, no vest, God bless. I'm a plot twist kid on a back row page. Dirt marks marges, dust turn sage. Every scar on the shin, every bruise on the cage is a bookmark pinned in a teenage age. Life gave limits, we rev right through it. If fear's that voice, then we auto overdo it. We the Throttle gods, full send choir. Big stand crowns in the campsite fire. Blood on the T, still grit, still higher. Summertime sinners born lions to the wire. We the Throttle gods, dust, cloud lay low. Don't need trap wings in the hills, we lay low. Right to the spark plus arms in the daylight. Right to the
Campfire coffee with that midnight rage. Crossfade vibes, ghost stories on a plywood stage. I got friends that could've stayed stuck in that cage. Now they clutch up clips, carve fate in the clay. Off page, I'm a campsite cant with a gas can playing in my head so grand. Still laugh, still scamper, flip grammar like handlebars, handstand stanzas. Stand in the sand, snap back, land slamper. We ain't rich, just rich in the ruts. We cut in the guts, we trust that the map say stop. We adjust that dust, we draw, come bust. Double meaning when we ride in the dark, cause we chasing daylight and we chasing that spark. When I say hit the jump, it's a faith type walk. Over old heartbreaks, over hate, over marks. Young wolves in a circle, front tire in the dirt, rear tire in the past. Every gear shift sermon, every near miss burst is a verse that lasts. If tomorrow falls short, if the dream go flat in the storm, that's fine. We still got this night, this hill, this climb, this line. Who knew the good life smelled like gas on a hoodie, like late night rain in the campsite? Will we turn bruises into proof? We were here, turn fear into first gear. Yeah, we the Throttle gods. Full stay quiet, can't stand clowns in the campsite fire. Word on the teeth, still grit, still higher. Summertime sinners, born liars to the wire. We the Throttle gods. Dust, cloud, halo, now we tread wings in the hills. We lay low, break to the spark plug storms in the daylight. Ride to the stars, jump out of the brake light, right to the stars.
Smoke on my tongue, ash on my jeans, gold in a grin, glow in the trees. Yeah, yeah. Big lungs twisting a leaf, I'm a lumberjack. Hack fears down, stack cheers where the thunder at. Backseat sermons, my pain over paperbacks. Trauma in a rap, light it up, let it fade to black. Yeah. She pouring courage in my Dixie cup, thick as syrup. Lips taste bourbon and hurt, but it's still worth it. Heart been a haunted porch, every board creaking. Now it's more speakers for a deep floor heat. Flames looking like a choir when they lift and drop. Every spark talk trauma that we filtered out. We sitting there philosophize, half-lit prophets. Laugh till we cough, still scratching at the locked ears. I seen graves in the bark of these pines. Names carved, same scars in my mind. But the smoke making hills over bad habits, turning every cracked branch to a grand ballad. Campfire in my chest, let it burn, let it burn. Got this pain on my breath when the paper return. We get high, we get lost, but we always relearn. On the stars with the squad, I see heaven in the dirt. Yeah, beautiful women in the circle, they glow. Pass the bottle, pass the blunt, let it flow. If I die in these woods, let them all say he chose. Turn my ashes to the dust on their clothes. Shot glass gospel, she preached with a sideways grin. Say she danced with the demons just to fight that sin. Got smoke on her halo, mascara river. Still she laughed like a child when the night shiver. We got coolers full of courage, fears in the mulch. All my homies pulling futures out of fiery gulch. I'm a camp counselor in chaos, chanting mantras, turning moonshots into dementia, branching out of drama. Talk stocks, talk God, talk ops, then we off it, then we talk how pops. Been a gossip in the coffin, every log that we toss in the pit. That's a coffin lid dropping, I'm watching it split. That's the past when it's soft and double vision from the liquor, but my aim clear. Hit the target of regret from like 8 years. I've been chasing every vice like it paid bills. Now I'm learning how to feel while I stay true. Campfire in my chest, let it burn, let it burn. Got this pain on my breath when the paper return. We get high, we get lost, but we always relearn. On the stars with the squad, I see heaven in the dirt. Yeah, beautiful women in circle, they glow. Pass the bottle, pass the blunt, let it flow. If I die in these woods, let them all say he chose. Turn my ashes to the dust on their clothes.
I was raised on warnings, whisper shame. Now I blaze my stories, twist the blame. Trade my grief for glow in the ember rain. And if there's sin, then sing my name.
Sing my name! Hey! Campfire in my chest, let it burn, let it burn. Got this pain on my breath when the paper return. We get high, we get lost, but we always relearn. On the stars with the squad, I see heaven in the dirt. Yeah, beautiful women in a circle, they glow. Pass the bottle, pass the blunt, let it flow. If I die in these woods, let them all say he chose. Turn my ashes to the dust on their clothes.
Ash on my shoes, rust on my ring, ink on my knuckles, blood on the swing. Hey!
Grin like a crack in the tombstone. Back alley sermon on a flip phone. Dice in the gutter, that's wishbones. Prayed for a medal, got milestone. Ghost in a trench coat, teeth of a chainsaw. Laugh in the landlord's face when the rent's off. Turned every can to a dead man standoff. Carved every doubt out the door with the blade. Oh, walk through the flame in a wool coat. Charcoal lungs till a full note. Whole block shook when the truth spoke. I was raised on lost, made a throne from the gun smoke. I am the beast, the elite you can't delete. Unleashed on the street, you can't defeat. I am the beast, the elite you can't delete. Come see me defeat your fantasy. I am the beast, the elite you can't delete. Unleashed on the street, you can't defeat. I am the beast, the elite you can't delete. Come see me defeat your fantasy. Mask off, jaw wired tight with staples. Stare down, fade at the blackjack table. Turn my pain to a parable of cable. Plugged in deep where the dark ain't stable. Fist like a freight train, heart like a landmine. Time trying to chain me, I snap through the guidelines. Stitch my scars to a suit that's a bloodline. Walk every nightmare down like a deadline. You talk crimes, I talk funerals. You brag views, I move numerals. Took that hunger, made it beautiful. Turn my bruise into a bulletproof cubicle. I am the beast, the elite you can't delete. Unleashed on the street, you can't compete. I am the beast, the elite you can't delete. Come see me defeat your fantasy. I am the beast, the elite you can't delete. Unleashed on the street, you can't compete. I am the beast, the elite you can't delete. Come see me defeat your fantasy. Tell 'em line up, brick by brick. Every fake king fall, click by click. I was built in the cracks of a lost man's prayer. When the lights cut out, I was already there. I am the beast, the elite you can't delete. Unleashed on the street, you can't compete. I am the beast, the elite you can't delete. Come see me defeat your fantasy. I am the beast, the elite you can't delete. Unleashed on the street, you can't compete. I am the beast, the elite you can't delete. Come see me defeat your fantasy. Yeah. Come see.
Candles in the circle, maps on the table, crowbars in the duffel, names on the label.
Blueprints, bloodstained, inkrits on the grid lines, pentagram scratch in the bank vault, steel sides, whispering sigils in the margin of the floor plan. Every corridor coordinates to a war chant. Lockpick tongue, let the vowels turn to hexes. Keypads glitch when I mumble out the sentence. Cameras blink twice, then they loop back breathless. Laser beams bend like they second guess the axis. Gloves on, ghost walk, footsteps cut the silence. Heart rate sync to the hum of the violence. Code in my head runs red, then it refines. I'm a safe crack saint with a graveyard design.
Run heist in the house of the damn. Black bags, spell book, mask, and a plan. If it blink, if it breathe, it's a scam. We don't play here, we just program. Night move, that's the ritual scale. Turn the vault to a sacrificial lamb. Say my name in the floorboard slam. This ain't luck, this is architected mayhem.
Pulled up, tinted, whole crew in a trance state. Wristwatch ticking, same tempo as my fan blade. Blade in the boot, same angle as the handrail. Hand on the rune, same symbol on the cash trail. Guard hit the corner, eyes glazed, then he sleepwalked. Totem count sheep, he collapsed on the sheetrock. I don't need lock codes, only need lockjaw. Bite down on a curse, let the circuits all drop off. Elevated dings, but the cable never rises. I already climbed through the cracks and the surprises. Thermal on the lens shows fear in the iris. I'm a glitch in the grid, you a glitch in my side quest. Low gothic, but it cough when I spit math. Mouth full of fractions, split steel with a sick laugh. Every little digit in the past was a prophecy. Open up the core and it's just monopoly, bro.
We run heights in the house of the down. Black bag, spell, book, mask, and a plan. If you blink, if you breathe, it's a scam. We don't play here, we just program. Night move, that's a ritual scam. Turn a vault to a sacrificial lamb. Say my name in the floorboard slams. This ain't luck, this is architected mayhem.
Who wrote the route? I tattooed it on the rafters. Every little rafter, spell checking all the captors. Who locked the door? I designed the whole disaster. Every single master, key carved in my laughter.
We run heights in the house of the down. Black bag, spell, book, mask, and a plan. If it blink, if it breathe, it's a scam. We don't pray here, we just program. When they move, that's a ritual scam. Turn the vault to a sacrificial lamb. Say my name in the floorboard slams. This ain't luck, this is architected mayhem.
Hit the square, tongue goes numb. Room starts to lean and hum.
Yeah. Face in the mirror be melting. Skeleton selfie, hell grin, ceiling fan chanting a spell in reverse. Reptiles in the vents all yelling. Every crack in the plaster laughter. Every shadow a bastard to bastard faster. Carpet is crawling in cursive, letters of curses. Circling nervous, I'm perched on the edge of the mattress atlas. Watching the map of my panic collapse. It's all teeth, all ink, all insects. Walls drip sigils and Windex. Pentagram scribbled in the popcorn paint. Bleach that brain so the stain won't faint. I'm a goddamn glitch in the matrix. Ain't shit safe when the snakes in the basement. Shapeshift, jawbone jitter like a hi-hat tick. Heart do a blast beat, mind do a kick flip. Whispering voices, choices twisted. Jump in the hole, they insist I risk it. Step on the rug, it roars like a lion. Clock starts melting, perfect timing.
I opened up the hellmouth on a sugar cube. Fucking let the spirits move. Demons in my bloodstream, dancing in my view. Still I spit a spell and walk straight through. Yeah, I turn my fear into a golden rain. Fuck fear, carved it in a blood red mold. If the world turned beast, I'll be beast times two. Hellmouth on a sugar cube. What you gonna do?
Needle on the record starts shrieking, scratching. Old blues ghost in the groove, toe tapping. Hear a dead man laugh, deals due son. Hand me a contract, written gun smoke run. Robert at the crossroads in my living room. Couch grow horns, halo around the bitter moon. Spirit on the waxing, sign in red. Ink turn snakes, coils on my leg. Every chord is a curse, each bend is a vine. Slide on the strings, cut the seams of my mind. Bass kick hit like a rib cage crack. Every clap slap back with a pitch black chant. I'm tripping on history, miseries, ministry. Devils in a suit doing interest fees off of me fame. I reply, fuck that. I'd rather die broke than a soul gone flat. I snap that page into paper cranes. Blow that deal into vapor flames. Say I cast my craft in the craft of your tongue. Turn that crossroad dust into platinum lungs.
I opened up the hellmouth on a sugar cube. Fucking let the spirits move. Demons in my bloodstream, dancing in my view. Still I spit a spell and walk straight through. Yeah, I turn my fear into a golden road. Fuck that, carved it in a blood red mold. If the world turned beast, I'll be beast times two. Hellmouth on a sugar cube. What you gonna do?
Eyes wide, veins lit, snakes in the same. Every bad thought that I had, insane.
With the cracks in the glass, with the rust on the chain, with the voice in my head screaming, use that pain. So I brew that bruise into fuel, turn every curse to hallucination into jewel. If the devil want a verse, he can pay that due. I'm the spell, I'm the curse, I'm the breakthrough. Yeah.
yo! Listen. Every second I'm wrecking your heavenly essence. I'm ready to step in and show you I'm heavily reppin'. Oh, yeah! I was 13, razor in a busted book bag. Uncle had a mirror where the family photo should hang. Heard the devil in the dust when the powder hit the glass. Said you wanna skip the struggle, just accelerate the crash. Robert on the record, hiss in the room. Blues man bargain, echo in the tune. He sang Crossroads, I saw crossbones. Little ghost riding in my jawbone. Inner city alchemy, chalk in the alleys beat. Turning every heartbeat into debt and a salary. Every little tragedy, patches up grammatically. I can flip a quarter ounce like a triple entry galaxy. Lines in the Bible, lines on the plate. One talks heaven, other talk late. I wanna be a martyr for a margin, but the fiends dance smarter than the sergeants. White lies, black magic, that cocaine anthem. Whole crowd did it like a warhead anthem. Pray for me now, cause the floor keeps flat. Everybody wanna fly to the wings, start crap. White lies, black magic, cocaine anthem. Hell on tilt, but the drum keep clapping. The devil got a deal, better read that stanza, cause the reaper wanna feature on your lifetime album. Yeah, cooking up a parable and powder on the table. Every bump a little fable by the halo, turn the cable. How they wire to the product, every promise on a payment plan. Chasing independence, end up serving to the cinder man. I seen geniuses with Ivy League sentences, turn the comments into chemical apprentice. In a rented whip, binging like a revenant. Pedal to the medicine, metal on the tenements. I can double up a bundle like a subtle puzzle. Couple hundred for the trouble, now you love the muzzle. Every stored another shuttle to the subtle jungle, where your mother's number gurgles in a bloody puddle. I ain't glorify the story, I'm a coroner with chorus. Paint the mark on every bar until the horror feel enormous. If you listen in reverse, it's a sermon in distortion. Every syllable a warning in a world with no misfortune. Yeah! White lies, black magic, that cocaine anthem. Whole crowd chanted like a warhead anthem. Pray for me now, cause the floor keeps slammed. Everybody wanna fly to the wings, start crab. White lies, black magic, cocaine anthem. Hello on tilt, but the jar keep clapping. The devil got a deal, better read that stanza, cause the reaper wanna feature on your lifetime album. Yeah! I seen kings in the kitchen with a crown and a Pyrex. Turn a whole throne to a thin little line set. You want power, or you want breath. You want legend, or you want death. I flip pain into prose, into prayer, into plan. Turn a snowstorm curse to a gold form stand. I ain't worshiping the powder, I'm exposing the scam. I'm the preacher in the panic with a mic in my hand. Wow! White lies, black magic, that cocaine anthem. Home guard chanted like a warhead anthem. Pray for me now, cause the floor keeps slammed. Everybody wanna fly to the wings, start crab. White lies, black magic, cocaine anthem. Hello on tilt, but the jar keep clapping. The devil got a deal, better read that stanza, cause the reaper wanna feature on your lifetime album.
Phone buzz, just one, same lie, same hunt. Plastic bag, pale dawn, cracked mirror on the counter. Powder on a Bible page, chapter torn out after. Rockstar fantasy, mattress on a milk crate. Dreams in a sandwich bag, heart in a steel case. Every bumper bookmark, in a story I regret. Every trip and down payment on a promise I forget. I was chasing that halo in a bathroom stall. Now it's halos round lights while I scrape this wall. Mama said, son, that shine ain't free. Now my nose bleeds red, I'm old IDs. White lines, black lungs, can't breathe, can't run. I was dancing with a demon and I called it fun. Yeah. Thought I found God in a rolled up bill. Just another little lie that was dressed to kill. White lines, black lungs, I was coming undone, but I'm burning that script. I'm a different fun, but I paid in the power, let the church bell rung. This my cocaine anthem for the ones who died. Used to cut that talk like a guillotine. Little bit of brio in a figurine. Quick flip, slick script, every city scene. Turn my whole bloodstream to a silver screen. I was snowed in July, that was in the weather. Blow checks, cold soda, I could spin it clever. Lines on the glass, yeah, I worship the measure. Had a nose for the treasure that was buried pressure. I got sick of the itch, of the cold confession. Sick of seeing my reflection as a loaded question. Every key that I turned wasn't doors I opened. Just another metal box where my hope got broken. You ever see your own ghost in a motel frame? Name on the receipt, face don't match that name. When that's what you done, then you dial again. That's a run episode with a violent name. White lines, black lungs, can't breathe, can't run. I was dancing with a demon and I called it fun. Thought I found God in a rolled up bill. Just another little lie that was dressed to kill. White lines, black lungs, I was coming undone, but I'm
that the chain can't shatter. I'm the echo when the glassware scatters. Took the habit, turned it in, a habit of war. Every craving is a weight that I'm training for. I went nose to the ground like a hunting dog. Now it's nose to the grind, I'ma cut this fog. Look, used to wake up breathing on a stranger's floor. Now I'm breathing like a lion in a thunderstorm. Used to chase white dust till my lungs went black. Now the only white line is the one I pass on a highway home with the windows cracked. Let the wind take every last whisper back. If you're stuck in that stall with your heart off beat, I was there, cold stare, saw the rot, saw teeth. But the devil ain't deep, he just talks real slick. He's a parlor trick with a bar stove script. You can break that pen, you can bet in that blood. Every one last time, give me one last shot. White lines, black lungs, can't breathe, can't run. I was dancing with a demon and I called it fun. Thought I found God in a rolled up bill. Just another little lie that was dressed to kill. White lines, black lungs, if you're coming undone, we can burn that script, be a different one. Aiming in the power till the church bells run. This our cocaine anthem for the ones who done. Ones who done. Cocaine. Yeah, baggie full of bad ideas. Lines long as my worst fears. Turn a snow angel to a chandelier. Hang from the ceiling fan, spin with the mirror. Black nails, red tongue, track mark. She a crash course, fast car, black heart. Says hit this baby, you a rap god. Next thing, seeing demons in the ashtray sparks. Cast spells with the cut on the countertop. White rails like the fence at a haunted lot. Every bump like a jump from the actual dog. Land hard in the dark where the shadows talk. Her eyes rolling like loaded dice. That's sin. Twice you can live, thrice I turn. Pain into plain advice. You can bargain with a vice that names its price. Cocaine, black magic, short high, long casket. She said hit it, make it last. But the moment always passes. Cocaine, black magic, fast life, slow crashes. Every pleasure, every habit ends up written in the ashes. Yeah. She got lipstick like a ritual sigil. Kiss marks scribbled on my ribs like initials. Every little giggle got a sick little riddle. Says you the main course, baby, sitting in the middle. Turn a motel bed to a seance circle. Bed spring squeak like a rusted hurdle. Heart rate drum like a wartime verbal. While she ride like a curse through a back road burial. Sugar on the glass, venom on the gums. Halo on the dresser, halo on the gun. Promising a laugh, omen on the tongue. Mixing holy water with the run up from the run. I'm a